So this is our 8th annual Fall Harvest and Great Pumpkin Patch event here at the Willows Park. It's an exciting day full of fall-filled activities for everyone to participate in. There's a bunch of free and a few nominally charged activities for families, but for the most part, they come out, they get to pick their pumpkin, they do different fall themes like hay rides and pony rides, and it's just a great day for families.
This is our 3rd year here with this little guy. He's likes going up and down the hill, and the sign's better than the pumpkins, but he's having fun.
Just out enjoying a decent fall day before the weather turns here at the Willows. Got the kids running around, enjoying the games and all the local businesses that came out, and just grabbing a pumpkin, ready for October.
Well, these are the large pumpkins for the Radnor residents. Those out there, I believe, are the free ones for anyone. So we just kind of set them out here, let them come in and take a pick, try to help them out, find the best ones they can get, and hope everybody's happy.
So one of the things we do monitor, and we've really cracked down this year, is our pumpkins. It's for Radnor Township residents only. We did have a pre-registration process that went up a month or two before the event, where residents were able to register and get their ticket. And if they didn't get a chance to register, they didn't see it, we are checking IDs here at the event, just to make sure that Radnor Township residents really get the opportunity to get their pumpkin. We've had some issues where we've had non-residents come. People tend to get more than one pumpkin, and we've run out of pumpkins early. This event goes from 1 to 4, and we've run out by 2:30, 3 o'clock. So this was another step to really make sure that we can have pumpkins here as long as possible, and to really keep the event free for the public. That's really what we're trying to do.
It's important. If you want a big pumpkin, you need to pre-register for it. It is pretty much for the residents of the township. We'd love to give it to everyone that we could, but unfortunately there are costs involved. But take the smaller pumpkins. You have wonderful vendors all around here, rides, bouncy houses for the kids. It's great. It's really wonderful.
We haven't been out to a pumpkin patch probably since actually before our son was born. And so we just are always looking for fun things to do in the community with the kids. And this was nice because it's free for township members, which for us is always something that's a plus. When it's something we can get out and do that is something where if we have to leave early, it's not a big deal, but if the kids have a great time and we can stay, that's great also. They also have lots of different options of things to do here, not just picking the pumpkins, but there's also a lot of different activities that the kids can take part in. I know we're looking forward to the gem mining station. We have a little one who's very interested in gems and rocks and stones, so that's something we're looking forward to taking part in.
We also have a new mining activity that's going on down here near the picnic grove. Actually just stopped down there, and there's a lot of folks having fun. They're sifting like they're part of the gold rush, having fun, trying to get gems and things out of basically like some dirt and like stones and stuff that they're sifting through, and there's little things like rocks and fossils and stuff like that, and little toys and trinkets. So that's a new activity that folks are really enjoying. This year we also have a remarkable amount of vendors with us. So we have a lot of new sponsors that have jumped on with us, that have come on. We have a lot of new vendors that have come in. Picnic Grove is as packed as it has ever been with those folks. And everybody has something to offer for everyone. You know, they're handing out lots of goodies. We have some different food vendors that are giving out things like pumpkin spice latte, smoothies, and hot chocolate and cider and things like that. So that's what makes it fun. I mean, yes, it's about the activities and the pumpkins that you get for free and all of that, but it's a lot of the community interaction as well. That's really important.
I think it's very helpful because it allows the opportunity for different organizations throughout Radnor to publicize what they're doing, and it gives an opportunity that even without money or without a lot of wide support, we can advocate for voter registration and get into the public eye.
I think what's wonderful is the Radnor residents get an opportunity to not only connect with one another, but connect with resources, such as the resources as a district attorney that we can offer the community. We were invited to this event for the first time this year, and we were happy to attend. So what we have here in Delaware County is our Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. We, as the DA's office, are the clearinghouse for the state for our Internet Crimes Against Children, and it gives people an opportunity to learn how to protect themselves and protect their children and their families from crimes that occur through the Internet. And I also have here a table from our Office for Senior Exploitation Unit. And it's to educate our senior citizens who are more and more becoming victims of scams and frauds through the internet, through the telephone, and a variety of other ways, through fiduciary means, of how to protect themselves from becoming victims of scam.
It's just important for us to be out in the community and increasing awareness about the benefits of composting, whether they want to use a service like ours or compost themselves at home. It's really important that we start to redirect organic materials from landfills where they are deprived of oxygen and release methane gas, which is 20 to 30 times more harmful for the environment. We really just want to be out in the community talking about it, and this event is very well organized with a lot of focus on local businesses and getting the word out in the community about some of the amazing things that both the Environmental Action Committee is doing and just a lot of other community members. So we just like to be involved.
All of our studios are locally owned, so they're all franchised by people that are in the area. For us, it's a way to get out in our community, let everybody know that we're here, we're available to come into the studio for a good workout, and with local people coming back into our studio, we're able to give back to our community as well.
It's definitely something that we try to do throughout the year. We want these types of events that bring the community out, make them aware. We have a ton of vendors and sponsors that come out, and it's a great opportunity for them to get exposure. So anytime that we can think of these large-scale events, it's our bread and butter, basically.
So I'm new here in Radnor. We just moved here in May. And I was not aware that that this went on. They go on all over Delaware County, and it's a great opportunity just for people to come out. I've seen more kids on the little soccer team that I help to coach here, and it's fun for families to come out and get out of the house on a fall day. There's so many neat townships around here. Radnor's got a great school system. It's got great community fairs like this, lots of neat open space. I think helps to set Radnor apart.
I think they do a great job. There's a lot of different options on the website of different things that you can partake in throughout the year. I think we, given this guy's age, we haven't fully taken advantage of all of them quite yet, but we're kind of getting to the point where that's starting to take place for us because they're both old enough to kind of be, walking and somewhat independent, and so we feel like we can get out and about and take advantage of more of them.
We're in Bryn Mawr, right on the border, actually, so we're lucky to be in Radnor Township. And we just love any kind of activities that, get people together, and it's fun.
It's fun, tradition, and be a part of the community, and make traditions and future traditions for this little guy as we go through the ages.
I think that the most importantly, while it's a great community event, it showcases the Willows. We're trying to get the Willows back to where it once was. Use it for kind of a quasi-community center, but also where you could use it for different types of venues as well. And this showcases Radnor. It showcases the Willows, which is, I think, the largest open space we have in the township. It's just a wonderful day and a wonderful event, and my hats go off to all the great men and women who work for the township or who volunteer for the township to put this on.
Why is this important that Radnor or Ardmore or Lower Merion, that they do something like this?
Just to let the community know that we care about them. It's not just that we're here to do our jobs because we have to, but we want to let the community know that we care about them and we thank them for respecting what we do.
The key for us, I think, is as we interact with people here today, we hear a lot of really good feedback and interest in the things they like, the things they don't like. So it's all very important, very valuable. That's interaction that takes place throughout the year, too. We could be out at, a different event in the spring or the summer, and people will talk to us about the fall harvest, and they'll tell us what they like, what they don't like. Everything from the morning before even one person has arrived, we're already thinking, okay, how could we do this differently next year? Making notes in our phones and notes on our notepads and stuff like that, just so we know next year things that we could do differently. Fortunately, this has been a really great year. I feel like a lot of things clicked very well for us.
It's just a great day. It's a great day for families. They really have a good time. It's a time for friends to come together to do different activities they might not have done or seen before. And it's just something that's really positive, which is a great thing for our community.